For 20 years, Arthur Pendelton, a master clockmaker, lived in absolute silence. His tiny stone cottage ticked with 100 clocks, but his heart had stopped the rainy night he drove his only son, Thomas, away in a bitter argument over his desire to become a teacher instead of a clockmaker. Arthur's stubborn pride locked him in solitary regret. Then, one freezing November morning, a crisp white envelope arrived. The sweeping handwriting belonged to Thomas. Paralyzed by the terror of rejection, Arthur left the letter unopened on his mantelpiece for 4 agonizing days. It was the gentle encouragement of Martha, the village baker, that finally gave him the courage to face his past. Returning home, Arthur realized his reading glasses were left at his abandoned shop. Desperate for the truth, the old man braved a howling winter blizzard to retrieve them. Lighting a solitary candle in the freezing, dusty shop, Arthur finally tore open the envelope. Inside the envelope lay a tiny, yellowed note. Thomas wrote that his heart was failing and his time had run out. Arthur dropped to his knees, utterly crushed. He had simply waited much too long. But as he read on, through blinding tears, he discovered Thomas had forgiven him decades ago, carrying Arthur's wisdom into his teaching career. There was a second letter, written on thick cream paper. It was from Lily, the adult granddaughter Arthur never knew existed. Thomas had asked her to find him. Suddenly, the crushing weight of 20 years of grief vanished. Arthur rushed home, cleaning his cottage until it gleamed, baking bread and preparing for her arrival. That Sunday, a young woman in a bright yellow coat walked up the snowy path. Arthur embraced Lily, her familiar eyes melting away decades of winter. He could not rewind time, but with Lily, Arthur finally learned how to live again.